we're going to do this, but we're going to do it our way.
Jayce, and then...
All right, hold on.
Jayce it up for a few minutes.
All right. So be dumb. Got it. All right.
Why would anyone
You're
want
getting trouble one way or the other. So how much do you want is the question.
half of it? The least amount. You want the least amount.
All right. Is this what you want me to See, it's like, is this the part where I say thank you?
I have nothing negative to say about it other than
Nothing?
logic.
Nothing? Really?
Other
Nothing?
than a lot of things that I'm about to say.
Sitting in a winter sleigh,
No.
eyeing reindeer to pull me around the world. Oh, Santa Claus. And then I'll say
See if we
goodnight.
get it right. We will not get it right.
We will not get it right.
All right, I like it.
This is XRadioX.
All right, Matt. Good evening. I've hit record. That means it's time for another installment of XRadioX.
Every time we do this, every time I hear you say it's time for another, I feel like it's been 6 months since we last spoke.
It's been a while.
Yeah, but not that long. It
No,
feels
not
like a
6
long
months.
time, though.
Definitely not 6 months. It's been like probably 4 weeks. So not even 6 weeks.
Not
Because
cool. The people want more, Jayce. The people
They do.
want more.
And I'm glad it's people and not the person wants more.
I know there's at least a person who wants more, and we are here for you. So thank you for listening.
Without disclosing our monstrous amounts of numbers, let's just say there are many peoples that want to hear what we're about to say.
And I'm going to go as far as saying there are many people that aren't in your immediate family.
Well, I do have a big family.
Yeah, exactly.
As
There are
I've warned
no people
Brian
in my
from
family.
as I've warned Brian from Playlist Wars, if you see a bunch of votes coming from the same IP address, pay no mind to it. I have a huge family.
It's true, he does.
And he's like, sure, whatever, Jayce.
Yep, exactly. Oh, by the way, if you haven't voted in Playlist Wars for the playlist, then vote for me.
Go vote for Matt. Don't
There's
even
still
just
time.
go vote. You should listen secondarily. Vote.
Yeah.
Vote before you even listen. Just vote for Matt. You're our friends.
Yeah.
I mean, they're our friends too, but they're not listening at the moment. So let's just be on the level. You're our friends first.
Right. Vote for me and then listen to the episode and see if you agree with yourself.
Exactly.
There you go.
That's a better way to put it than what I said. But that's why you're here. You're the reasonable one.
So the fun thing about today and the fun thing about what we're about to do is I have no idea at all what we're doing.
Not
so
a
I
clue.
did no show prep. I am intrigued by the little clues that you've given me, but I don't know what's happening today. So I know there's a device in your hand that plays music.
Yep. I for all the folks not watching, I just picked up my acoustic guitar and held it in the air. Because amongst the many things we're going to talk about today, because Matt and I, we go off on tangents and like to have a good time.
Indeed. Yep.
I also didn't know what we were going to do today until sometime this afternoon. We had some folks lined up to do an interview with us.
Yeah.
And because we're all parents and have careers outside of the podcasting world, they can't hook up with us for they would have to do it on a Saturday, and we generally record on Sunday evenings.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna talk and try to figure out a way to get them in on a Saturday evening. Matt and I will change our schedule because
Definitely.
because we want to get them on. I think it would be a very fun. I don't want to say their names just in case it falls through again, but it's two folks that worked with us for a few years at Radio X when we were in college, and I think it's safe to say that between the two of them, they introduced me, whether they knew it or not, they introduced me to a lot of stuff in the punk world.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was way more of a metalhead when I started there.
Mhm.
And between them, they introduced me to a lot in the punk world. And then a few other ones like Jen, who was on before, and introduced me to a lot in what I would say the more college alternative world.
Sure. Yeah.
There's
fair.
But so we're looking.
So that'll
forward-
happen. It'll happen, and we'll be excited. It just the way the
Takes
ball
time.
rolled today, it didn't work out. So we are foraging. Wait, that's not the right word. We're going forward with what we've got.
We're forging ahead. That's what you're looking
Thank you.
to say.
We're forging ahead. Thank you.
We're forging ahead
for berries and mushrooms in the forest.
So we got a few things we're going to do. Of course, I'll give you your episode of Bed Talk, but you got to stick around to the end for that one.
I can't wait.
I even wrote it down. Dude,
nice.
For not having any show prep until this, or for having to change my show prep this afternoon, I've got like 6 pages. Doesn't mean they're full, but I have 6 pages.
That's a relief. Okay.
Yeah. Good. So, let me get our professional disclaimer out of the way, and then we'll move on to the main part of the show.
All
right, everybody, be warned. On this episode of XRadioX, a non-musician will attempt to mimic real musicians.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, that's going to happen. It's all in fun, and it's not something to be taken seriously.
Okay.
Unless you like it. Then you can take it as fucking serious as you want to. Nice. Tell your friends, give me a call. Give that person a call, and they might want to jam with you. So I'll err on the side of caution and say this non-musician is probably going to swear a bit while they're doing this.
Yeah. Excellent.
There you go.
I'm just glad it's not me.
You have been warned. Yeah, then it would truly be like 2 bars to a couple songs on a piano.
I could do a little piano, but nothing that anyone would be impressed by. I don't have my David Bryan video anymore, so I can't learn any of the Bon Jovi songs that I've always wanted to learn. And there's our David Bryan drop for the day, and we can move on.
Hashtag David Bryan. So what we're going to do, what I came up with this afternoon as I was taking down Christmas lights, actually, while I was texting you, I was taking down Christmas lights outside. Yeah. Because it's finally, warm enough here in the mid-Michigan area that I can get outside in just a hoodie and get the lights down. And I was just going to get the ground ones put away.
Okay.
Because I didn't have to climb on the roof. And
right.
Then I ended up on the roof and I got them all down. Not gonna lie, I like getting up on the roof. I love looking over my subdivision and looking like, you know what? I kind of made it. As I stand here on top of my garage looking down on my neighbors playing with their children and people walking their dogs. And I'm like, yep, you're in my
hands on hips,
now.
Just slowly nodding.
Oh, yeah.
Surveying the land.
Right on the peak of the roof with my hands on my hips like a suburban Superman. And I just look across my neighborhood and say, that's right. You're in my neighborhood now. I'll get the lights down before it's time. But
as people walk by, you're like, hello, civilian, carry on.
Carry on. I can see your dog looks good. You got him last fall. He's aged appropriately. He's gaining weight healthily. Keep walking him there.
Those are Skechers you're wearing. Excellent choice.
I was wearing Skechers, yes, while I was on my roof.
So you're saying they're a good roof shoe?
They're a multi-purpose shoe.
Excellent.
They do lots. I have 3 pairs for different purposes because like I said, I've made it. I live in a suburb and I stand on my roof and judge people.
You're a 3 Skechers man.
I'm a 3 Skechers man.
Nice.
All right, enough about that. But what we're going to do, what I was texting you about, earlier in the day as I was taking the Christmas lights down finally in March, is I'm going to attempt to play some songs. Nice. Now, I picked 3 to start with, so we'll just see how far that gets us. I'm not going to play the whole song because I'm not a professional musician. I'm a hobbyist at best, so don't expect any shredding or blazing solos. If that's what you're into, there's plenty of YouTubers out there that'll give that to you.
All right.
What you're going to get from me is an attempt.
Okay, good. I like that.
Is an attempt.
So we've got 3 attempts
to play a song.
Yeah.
And see if Matt recognizes what I'm playing.
All right.
Now,
okay, cool.
Now I picked these myself, which kind of makes sense, right? But my guess is you're going to get 2 out of the 3 right off the bat.
Are you going to sing?
Oh, hell no. I cannot sing and play at the same time.
I just have to say, as a non-musician, I do know for a fact that there are a billion songs that use the same chord progression, so it's going to be difficult for me to guess.
But hopefully, it's how they use those chord progressions.
Okay.
I think I can do them enough justice that you'll get it.
Okay.
I even went as far as I even kind of wrote some stuff down. So I was going to give you kind of, because there are a million songs that use, the same chords, but I wanted to give you a little bit of a head start.
Okay.
A little help, I guess, is what I wanted to say, not a head start as much. So we're going to start with one that I literally figured out this afternoon while sitting on my couch watching college basketball games after taking the lights down.
Okay, but wait, don't tell me any clues first.
Okay.
I want to see if I get it first, and then if I can't get it, slowly trickle the clues in, because then if people are playing at home, they'll have the opportunity to try to get it without any clues.
Okay. And like we were talking about, figured this out this afternoon. I did not set this up with separate miking for my acoustic guitar, so we're going to do the best we can.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Jayce is now preparing to play his acoustic guitar. He's strapping it on.
Oh,
how many times have I said that? He's strapping it on. He is now taking his microphone and adjusting it to properly play the acoustic guitar into the microphone.
I am way more nervous about this than I probably should be.
He moves his guitar pick from his mouth to his fingers. He's given me the thumbs up, and now I'm about to guess.
Okay, that thumbs up was, does it sound good?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, is it good? No? Yes?
It's
no?
Good. It's good.
But this is not the song.
Okay. I can hear, though. Yes, I can hear it clearly.
One.
All right.
See if you can get it.
Save Tonight by Eagle Eye Cherry.
Well, that went way faster than I thought it was going to.
Yes! I am a golden god!
All right.
That's good.
The first one.
Well done.
So, all right, we're going to, and I wrote some facts and stuff down. So let's talk about the song.
Yeah, yes. Mm-hmm.
So just in case you guys didn't get it, just because now I did, I feel like I need to play a little bit more.
Right.
That's it. That's the entire song.
It just repeats over and over.
Yeah.
That's good. Nena Cherry's brother, right? As he's adjusting his microphone to now have a conversation.
Yes. Ill prepared. So I've pretty much done my career, but here we go. Yes, that was one of the facts I wrote down. He is this guy I wrote because if I had to read these first, I didn't want to say Eagle Eye Cherry.
Right.
Is the son of late jazz legend Don Cherry.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
And it's Nena Cherry's brother.
Now,
what was her big hit, Matt?
So it was Buffalo Stance. Then she had Buddy X was another hit that she, I think it was a minor hit. And then she did a duet with Michael Stipe, which of course I know because he's Michael Stipe, about teaching sex ed in schools. It was a really good song, but it was about teaching children about sex.
I can tell you for certain that is not on the list of songs you're going to have to guess tonight.
It's a good song. Look it up. I got to remember what it's called. It's Michael Stipe and Nena Cherry.
Let's teach kids about sex ed in school.
Hey,
Michael.
It might be, but it's probably some.
Do they do it in the Buffalo Stance?
They don't get into specific positions. It's more of a, sex education, pro sex education, not here's a list of ways you can do
sex education.
Oh, maybe I heard that song wrong this whole time.
And at the end, they use their abstinence message of "Save tonight, kids."
Save tonight. Exactly. You got it.
So just some other facts about this song. Was released in 1997, October of 1997 in Sweden. That's his home country, by the way.
Wow.
Then it was released in June of 98 in the UK, and then in July of 98 here in the good old US of A.
Okay.
Peak positions on the weekly charts, Sweden, home country, number 2. Only hit number 2 in his home country. Number 6 in the UK. Yeah, I mean, number 2 is nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah.
And then in the U.S., of course, we can't just have one chart. We have to have a bazillion charts so we can segment every radio station to its death. On the adult alternative charts, reached number 1.
There we go.
Which checks out because that song was everywhere.
It was everywhere. Yeah, it was all over like big pop radio. It was.
Yep.
I know it was on AC. I know it was on CHR. It played all the time. Did he have any other?
He did. He didn't have any hits. He had some other singles, but he didn't have any hits. I did not write those down because they weren't hits.
No.
But you're right. It was on AC stations because adult top 40, number 3. And then mainstream top 40, number 1.
And Eagle Eye Cherry did a cover of a mix of Human Nature by Michael Jackson and SWV's, what was the song that sampled Human Nature? That SSWW. I can't remember what it was called. But he did like a blending of those two songs. It was really cool. It was acoustic, and he did both, which was neat.
Really?
So, yeah. So Google that junk too.
A review of this song in Eagle Eye Cherry was with a voice mildly reminiscent of Seal. The lad gives Save Tonight a richly soulful edge that cuts through the track's shiny arrangement of strumming acoustic guitars and prickly electric licks. I don't really remember many prickly electric licks in there. That totally sounds like something a music writer would write. They're like, I got to fill out some words here. So we'll just add prickly in because it'll make people get a feeling. And they'll be like, what? It's not prickly. It's some slide stuff. That's about
odd
it.
Adjectives, and that will pique their interest.
So there, you got one. So far, I'm right.
Yes. Going for best out of 3.
I have 3 prepared. If it works well, maybe I'll throw a 4th in.
Sweet.
See.
I love it. All right.
Let me turn the page and see what the next one is. There's one in here that is going to be difficult. If I play it right, I'm going to be pretty happy with myself.
Okay.
Oh, and good. It's the next one.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, he is now adjusting the microphone again, preparing to wow us with his prowess. I just thought of that. He's got his guitar again strapped to his side.
All right, let's see.
He's tuning it. I do not have the thumbs up, but I think. Yep, I can hear you. You sound good. All right. Number 2. I'm ready.
Here we go. Hopefully, it doesn't sound like number 2.
Freshman by the Verb Pipe? What the heck? I know this. Oh, darn it. Give me a clue. I need a clue. I'm sorry.
Are you alone?
Oh, wait.
Can't stop this feeling.
Oh, Def Leppard.
This fight.
I
get
Hysteria.
Very good.
Gosh. You know what? So many people are going to get that way before me, but I'm okay with it just because I got it.
Yeah, they will. Hysteria when you're near.
It sounds really different on acoustic guitar. Like just acoustic guitar, it sounds different. It's good though. Nice job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well done, my good man. That was a lovely rendition of Hysteria by Def Leppard, and I only needed a little bit of a clue to get it, so I still feel pretty good.
You got to the first chorus, so
yeah.
And that's one that, as the people who live in my household get to hear it all the time, I like to sit and I just sit and noodle around and play that because it's one of the few Def Leppard songs I know the basic rhythm and all of that stuff there for the entire song.
Yeah.
I know a couple other ones too, but like I said, I'm going to keep those secret just in case this goes over well.
Excellent.
And I have to use them.
Very cool. I do want to say, though, if you had played the beginning a little bit longer, I could have probably sang The Freshman and it would have fit.
That's one I don't actually know. I'll have to see if I can figure that one out.
Yeah. Good job. All right. So
Fun
Def
story
Leppard.
about the freshmen. The freshmen, though, those guys are from mid-Michigan. You knew that, right?
Yes. Yes. Okay. I did know that.
So, but this is not about that song. This is about Hysteria by Def Leppard.
Mm-hmm.
And
do you have more fun facts for us?
I do. I do have a few. And amazingly, not as many as I had about Save Tonight by Eagle Eye Cherry. But
that is weird.
This is only a monster album in the 80s. The album Hysteria. This is the song for the self-titled.
Yep.
And I guess not self-titled, but it's the song from the title of the album.
Right.
This album was like everywhere in 86, 87, 88. Still today, you turn on classic rock radio, and it's one of the few bands that had stuff come out in the 80s that actually plays on classic rock radio. I was making a comment on Twitter not too long ago that classic rock radio, come on. You can step out past the 70s. It's like mostly the 80s and 90s don't even exist for you guys. And for you 90s kids, I hate to say it, most of that early 90s stuff that we like, classic rock now.
Oh.
Yeah, it hurts, doesn't it? Right here. Right in the cockles and subcockles, as Dennis Leary would have said.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. Yeah, well, I mean, I think there's enough reminders that we are getting old in life, that music tastes and music trends, it really isn't fair that that's also one that reminds us that we're getting old.
Yeah.
All right.
So
cool.
Some more fun facts about the song Hysteria.
Mm-hmm.
According to the band's guitarist, Phil Collin, he's the only one. The only, I guess he's not technically the original, one of the original ones. He's one that people think is, when they think of Def Leppard, he's part of the main group.
Sure.
Phil Collin, Rick Allen, Joe Elliott, Steve Clark, and the bass player's name escapes me now.
Randy Jackson.
Rick Savage.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, come on, a name like Savage.
That's true. Why didn't you know that?
But according to Phil Collin, the song really... What do you think the song's about? Before I tell you what he said, what do you think this song's about?
Raging alcoholism?
No.
I don't know. Love?
Okay, that would be a much better guess. Yes, the song Hysteria, I get hysterical. Just say you're near.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby. Yeah, that means raging alcoholism.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, it's...
Do we need to talk after this episode, Matt?
A long, drawn-out metaphor? Tell me it couldn't work.
I suppose so. You get hysterical when your booze is near.
Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, baby.
Well, he says this song is really about finding spiritual enlightenment.
Really?
And I'm sure
look up
he
the
said
lyrics to that now.
But doesn't that sound like something a rock star would say to make their music sound like it was more than it really is?
Yes. Yes, exactly. When I say chicks in bikinis, what I'm really talking about is the Apostles.
Because there were 12 of them. 12 of them backstage. 12 chicks in bikinis backstage with us.
Yeah, I just had to use something that the kids would understand.
Yeah.
To get.
They were the apostles of sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Oh.
But yeah, it totally sounds like something. And I love Def Leppard. I'm a Def Leppard fanboy. But it sounds like, really, Phil? I mean, I guess I can see where you are going with that. But it sounds like an 80s ballad that you're trying to get that special someone to dance with you at. It would have been, for me, middle school dance. And by the way, just so you know, didn't work out. No dancing. But yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing. If you were a famous, uber famous rock and roll star and you wrote a love ballad and some journalist had the nerve to say, so what is this song about? In your mind, you'd be like, fuck you. What do you think it's about?
Are you serious? What do you think it's about?
So I would probably also say, it's about spiritual enlightenment. Or it's
maybe that was him sticking it in their eye.
Yeah, I think so. I'm leaning more towards that. Do you want me to talk about my ongoing Def Leppard theory? or would that?
In 1 second, I want you to talk about that.
Okay.
Let me get through this next part.
All right, cool.
This was released in 1987, November of 87 in the UK, which is their home country.
Yeah.
Released in January of 88 here in the US, which would have been, that's about right. That was right as I was going into high school.
Mm-hmm.
And it was re-released in March of 2013, which I did not know. The charts, UK singles, only hit number 26. I mean, this song's
surprising.
Huge, and it only hit number 26.
But they had bigger hits from that album, didn't they?
Their biggest hit from that album actually followed Hysteria. It was Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Yeah,
that's their biggest hit from that album.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
US Billboard Hot 100, they hit number 10. And then US Mainstream Rock, they hit number 9. So it was a bigger hit here in the States, which...
Yeah, we like our rock.
I mean, they knew where their bread was buttered. They wrote a song called Hello America on one of their first albums. So they knew what they were doing.
It's true. I agree.
All right. So your Def Leppard thing.
It's very short, but you know who Shania Twain was married to briefly, right? Not briefly.
Yeah, the producer of this album.
Yeah, they're not married anymore, I don't believe.
No. He produced many great albums, including Back in Black. Didn't we have a discussion about that?
A little bit, but I don't know if I told you that I am convinced that if Shania Twain and Def Leppard had taken each other's songs and recorded an album of each other's songs, they would have also been just as good. Because a lot of Shania Twain songs, when you hear them, the way they were produced, it sounds like a Def Leppard song, and vice versa.
Okay, so here's what I just went through my head when you said that.
Let's go, girls.
Joe Elliott and the crew singing, "Man, I Feel Like a Woman."
But you could see it, right? You could see it. It's not outside of the realm of possibility.
Yeah,
the way that those
to you now I can see it.
The way those albums were made, and the way some of the songs were written with the instrumentation and with the like really kind of bombastic like drums and guitar and like pausing the tempos and things like that. You could reverse those two roles and their songs would sound the same. And I'm not going to go through each song, but I've really given this a lot of thought, and I can imagine Def Leppard singing many Shania Twain songs, and it would still sound cool. This is what goes on in my head. I'm
not sure that I'm trying to think of some Shania Twain songs that would not work as a Def Leppard song.
They all would
work.
Man,
I Feel Like a Woman is one. You could change the lyrics and be like, "Man, I feel like a woman. Like I'm trying to go get one. Like I feel like I'd like to get a woman."
Yeah, right.
Like,
exactly.
You'd have to rework the lyrics and be like, instead of a burger, "Man, I feel like a woman."
Exactly.
Let's go get a woman.
And you can imagine Shania Twain singing "Let's Get Rocked." Like that's a total. You could hear her singing "Let's get." It fits. It's just really weird. So I don't know
I've
who's
been listening,
responsible, but you could definitely do it.
I've been listening to a lot of Def Leppard has a album they released called The Early Years, and it has these were pre-Mutt Lange, I think. So I'm trying to think of her singing "High and Dry Saturday Night." Might not work.
No, you got to get Mutt Lange. He has to be involved, I think.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
I think he has to be involved. He's the key.
Yeah. She could do Photograph off of the Pyromania album. Rock of Ages. I could see her doing those. I couldn't. There's a specific Shania Twain song. It was like a ballad, like The Woman in Me. Isn't that her?
I don't know.
You're going to make me look up some damn Shania Twain songs, you jerk.
But you'll be hearing them in the Def Leppard voice now.
Good thing you live far away.
Every time I hear either of them, I think of it in the opposite. Like I think, oh, I wonder if Def Leppard would do this song. And usually
she's on tour right now. Did you know that?
Yeah. Yes, I did. She's back. I don't know if she's back as big as before, but she's back.
So you could hear Def Leppard singing From This Moment On.
Yes.
Or You're Still the One.
I could. It wouldn't be. I mean, they've
that
had
don't
some
impress
ballads.
me much.
Yes, definitely.
The funny thing is in the video, she's wearing leopard printed clothes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, Any Man of Mine, Man, I Feel Like a Woman, and we'll just stop there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. At the beginning of each song, she would be like, speaking in German, counting off.
There you go. I don't know what he says, but that's what it sounds like.
All right. Sorry. I didn't mean to go off on a tangent, but I've thought that for years, and I don't know that I've ever shared it with you.
You know what's scary is we've thought a lot about Def Leppard, way more than I thought. I saw them when I was a senior in high school.
Really?
Yeah, there's a fun mooning story at that concert.
You
on our way
mooned
home
them?
from it. No, I didn't moon them.
Oh.
I would have got thrown out of the Palace. So I'm at the Palace. Maybe there's a lot of people there. Live in the round, so that was cool.
Nice.
On the Adrenalize tour, that was after Steve Clark had passed away from drug and alcohol abuse.
Okay.
Don't do drugs, kids.
No, don't do them.
Don't drink booze. It's
not
to
worth
excess. It's our little PSA for the
Did you say
episode.
don't listen to In Excess?
No, I didn't say that.
Good.
Don't make me go down the Limp Bizkit In Excess cover rabbit hole. Don't do that. I texted that to you.
It was weird.
Tweeted that
I liked
you
it.
and Brian. Anyways, where the hell was I going with it? Oh, so senior in high school, we went and saw them. We went down. It was me and a couple buddies of mine, and my buddy's sister and her fiance at the time, and she drove the family's minivan, and it was one of those old minivans. It was a Woody minivan, like the classic.
Yeah. Okay.
And,
cool.
So we're leaving the Palace, right? And there's these girls in the car next to us, and you know, yelling back and forth, and you know, doing what boys and girls do at that age
When they're in separate cars. Yeah.
And when they're in separate cars. Yeah. And let's just say there was a flash from one car to the other. So my answer to that is because I was super cool at the time. Super cool. Really cool. As I dropped my pants and gave him a pressed ham up against the windows of the minivan.
Which is just what they wanted.
Just what they were looking for. And so we get home.
To fill their travel bingo card.
Like, check. Pressed ham. Mom said we wouldn't get it, but here we are. The Palace is a magic. That's why it's called the Palace. It's a magic place.
Yes.
So we get home. We go about our business. Couple of weeks or something down the line. Actually, it was years down the line. We went to a friend of ours' wedding reception.
Okay.
And we were all there. And my friend's sister, who was the one driving, is like, Jayce. I'm Jason to them. Jayce to you guys. Do you realize that nobody washed the windows on that van for years, and your ass cheeks were on the back window of that van for years because it was like their parents' second or third car. They never cleaned it. It just sat in the driveway. So your butt print lived on in infamy while my mom drove that around, not even knowing it was there, was Jayce's ass print on the back of the caravan.
So my mind immediately went to that van was then sold off to someone who committed a crime, and then they had to dust it for fingerprints.
That's the biggest fingerprint I've ever seen. Tom, that's not a fingerprint, son. You haven't been in this game very long. That's what we call pressed ham. That's an ass print. Those are just as unique to a person as a fingerprint is.
No two alike. I mean, well, there's two alike, but no,
there's two alike. No, four alike. That's right. So we're going to need to put out an APB with this ass print across all of our jurisdictions.
And get the big tape because we're going to need the whole thing. Put out
I'm surprised that wasn't on like Brooklyn Nine-Nine or something like. Is it?
All right.
So there's a lot more about Def Leppard than I thought we were going to do.
It. Fantastic.
All right. So here's the third one. This
I'm
one,
excited.
I actually figured this song out, I don't know, probably months ago, and then I forgot about it, and I heard it again I was listening to Spotify or something. I was like, I can use that one. So I had to refigure this one out this evening too. So I hope I got it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the one that I don't think you're going to get, but you've surprised me before.
Okay.
So give me a second.
He is adjusting his microphone for the last time, pointing it towards his crotch, but not for the reason you think. He is now reaching for his instrument, but not the one you think. All right. Yep. Sounds good.
You get it. All right.
I can hear you. Yeah.
Let's see if I can do this one.
All right. Does it just repeat? Damn it.
All right. That's the whole song does that. I mean, it gets to there's like a pre-chorus part where it's like, but I didn't think that would like make the difference for you.
No.
So you need to hear it some more. I need
a clue. I need a clue. Are there any clues?
Oh, I get to use my clues.
Yes, please.
All right. I feel like this is, if you guys could only see how I have to talk into the mic right now, this would make it even better.
If you could only see.
So this clue is going to make it super helpful for you.
All right.
It was released on June 18th, 2021.
What the fuck? Well, lucky for me, there was only one song released on that day. Oh, God.
All right, I'll give you another clue.
Thank you.
It's a German folk rock band.
I was just thinking, this sounds more like German folk.
All right, they've had a couple other hits.
Really?
Yes, actually. Well, at least one. Let me look it up real quick.
This is German folk band?
Yes. They have the name of the band is 2 words. And the first word starts with an M and the second word starts with a C. I'm looking up their other, I think their other hit was called Last Dance or Last Chance. Give me a second.
What?
My old iPhone 8 only goes so fast.
MC.
Oh, they have a new single that just came out called Synchronize. I'm doing this all without glasses on too. That's the amazing part for me. Their first hit was called Stolen Dance.
Can I phone a friend? I would probably just phone you.
I was like, you'd probably just call me.
Okay, but I don't see, this is the thing. I have to point out, I don't know the song and I have no clue, but it isn't because your guitar skill is not amazing. It's because I don't know that I've heard this song. Do you think I've heard it?
I think you have. They do a cover. I'm trying to find the cover. I think you'd know the cover.
Do they sing in English?
Yes, they totally sing in English.
But they're a German folk band.
Yes.
Am I putting too much emphasis on the fact that they're a German folk band?
No, I did that on purpose. Okay, their latest single is called Synchronize. Their first big single was called Stolen Dance.
Okay.
At least I think that's what I said, right? Yeah, Stolen Dance.
Yeah.
This song was released last June. I've actually mentioned it to you before.
Really?
Yes, I have.
So this is a newer song.
Yep. They've had albums called Sad Necessary. And their latest one that this song is on is a compilation called Trip Tape. I'm going to play it one more time for the people at home.
Go ahead. I have heard this. I just have. Son of a biscuit. I don't know. I guess best 2 out of 3 is going to be the best I can do. What?
All right, hold on.
You're going to sing it now? He's adjusting his microphone, ladies and gentlemen. Back to his face.
The song is called Colorado.
I still don't know. Colorado?
Yeah.
What? By
Milky Chance.
Oh, I remember you mentioning them, but no, I've not heard that song.
Yep.
I have not heard it. Milky Chance.
It's super catchy.
Man.
So if you go out and look it up, Colorado.
Now I am going to have to look it up.
It's a super catchy song. And the guitar part is very simple. Yeah, as you heard. It's not very hard. But the way they sing over it, and I can't play the song. I'd love to play the song, but I don't have copyright.
Sure, of course,
for that one. And I think there's a lot of people listening to this that would dig that song.
I agree, and I'm sure that there are people that listen who got it right, who could tell what you were playing, because it's nothing wrong with the way you played it. I don't know that song. Do you ever play Hurdle?
No, this is kind of what brought that on, because you have posted about it, and I'm like, I haven't taken the time to go like, what the hell is actually Hurdle?
It's basically Name That Tune, but it's a new song every day, just one song, and they play. It's an app. You don't have to download anything, but you just go to the link, and it plays the first second of the song. And then if you can either guess or skip, and then it plays 2 seconds of the song, and you can either guess or skip. 3 seconds, guess or skip in it, and you have like I think 7 maybe seconds total to try to guess it. It's super fun. Sometimes I get it in the first second, and sometimes I do not get it at all. But
man, like I didn't have enough things to waste time with at work. Now I have another one.
You're gonna have to do it for sure.
I wanted to finish out this one. Milky Chance is Colorado.
Okay.
With a little piece of a review that came out of Wonderland magazine.
Okay.
It described this song as a vibrant, up-tempo tune about the uneasiness of failed relationships and horse tranquilizers. Now you got to go listen to it and watch the video.
Well, yeah.
How can you not after that, right?
Oh, my gosh. All right.
There's no charting or anything. I don't have any of those stats for this because they just didn't have any at the time.
So where did you find this? What is the source that gives you Milky Chance?
I originally found it I remember their first song they had called Stolen Dance. That was all over the place. If you might not remember it by name, but if you go listen to it, you'll be like, I heard that song. I mean, it has 943,000 plays on Spotify, so it's fairly popular.
Okay.
But I heard it like I heard a lot of stuff. And I hate to sound like a homer and a slappy for him, but off of that radio station I listened to online called WEQX.
Yes.
Out of Vermont.
Mm-hmm.
They should send me like a hat or something.
Really
I talk with them.
A bumper sticker.
Them and Frank Turner should like send me a hat because I talk about
Frank
him all
Turner.
the damn time.
Come on, Frank. Get with the program.
He signed a book for me. I guess I can't be too greedy.
Cool. All right.
So there you go. That's, I guess, my version of Hurdle. I loved it. That wasn't what I meant to do, but there you go.
Fun, man. I want to do that again. That was cool. I think, and the thing that I think is cool is that there will be people who will be guessing when they listen, and I'm sure that they'll get it before me.
Oh, what I'm waiting for is the critiques of my guitar playing to roll in and be like, you missed the flat on the third bar. Whatever, dude. I'm just having a good time over here. Nobody's paying me for this.
Your finger structure was slightly askew.
I could tell you use blue Tortexes instead of pink Tortexes, and those are 10s, not 8s on your acoustic guitar. And that's probably a $400 to $500 acoustic guitar and not $1,000 blah, blah, blah. Yes. I'm a hobbyist. Leave me alone.
I don't know what any of those things are that you just said, other than money and guitars.
Yeah.
I like
guitars. I have a bunch of them.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, that was cool. So next week I'll be playing songs on harmonica.
Oh man, really?
No.
Every one of them is Run Around by the Blues Traveler.
No. Jeez, if I was that good. No, all of them will be wow, 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 wow. That's it.
Oh, I could do that along with you on the guitar. We could write a blues song. It'd be as bad as the Dead Milkmen's, the blues song.
Yeah, it could be that. Yeah, it could be
Actually,
that.
It wouldn't even be that good. So there you go. I hope you guys had a good time. That was me playing guitar. That's the first
super
time
fun.
I've actually done it in front of people that aren't my family and in a very long time.
So here's the thing. Do you read music or no? Like sheet music. Do you?
Not good enough that I could say, oh yeah, I read music. If I sat down with some music, I could tell you the notes.
Yeah.
Because I know how it's supposed to be from, years of middle school band.
Sure.
And just kind of learning online and old guitar magazines and stuff. I figured some of that out, but a lot of it I learned either by somebody showing me something, by hearing it, or actively going out and watching instructionals. I used to get like guitar. Playing. Yes. I used to get Guitar for the Practicing Musician and Guitar World magazine, and they had tabs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they were good, and they had fun articles, but man, YouTube was a game changer for learning to play almost any instrument.
Yeah.
Dude, you can go out on YouTube and you can learn. I mean, you can learn play guitar, play bass, how to fix your car, plumbing, lay carpet, relationship advice, good and bad, mostly bad.
Most of the time I fix my car, it's from YouTube.
Same here. I actually had a guy at work ask me one time, he's like, I didn't know you knew how to rebuild brakes. I said, YouTube you, buddy.
Exactly.
And the amazing thing is it worked.
You could have, like, in a couple months, you could have another slew of songs that you've just learned by ear, and we could play another round of this.
Yeah, I actually saved a bunch of them. I know a bunch of other ones that, I call them the Guitar World licks, or the Guitar Store licks, where you go in and you're just like, I'm cool. Like, this is Crazy Train.
Right.
Because, they've never heard that in a guitar store before.
Exactly.
So,
all right. So what else are you doing?
So this was a big week for me.
Yeah.
As you know, and a few other people know, I had my birthday this week.
You turned 30 years old.
30 years old plus 17.
Just trying to give you
47 now, something. Matt. 47.
Wow. You'll always be older than me. No matter what happens.
You've known me for over half my life, I believe. It's right about
fantastic.
There. I think you've known me for almost equivalent of half my life.
Yeah.
So, yep, I turned 47 on St. Patrick's Day. And yes, for anybody who wants to know, St. Patrick's Day is on the same damn day every year, all the time, March 17th. That's my birthday.
It's the
every year.
Second Sunday after the equinox, right? That's
if that's when March 17th happens, then yes, that's what it is. So talking to my sister.
3 weeks from when the groundhog sees its shadow.
Yeah, so whatever. I was talking to my sister on my birthday, and she says, guess what, Jayce? My sister actually calls me Jayce, too. She says, so I had to explain to a guy I work with that St. Patrick's Day is on the same day every year. He's like, it's always on March 17th? She's like, yes. Your entire life, St. Patrick's Day has been on March 17th.
What holiday does move around that people think it's
Easter.
St. Patrick's Day? But isn't Easter always Sunday?
Well, it's a Sunday, but it's not the same date.
It's the second Sunday or whatever. First Sunday. I don't know.
Yeah, we grew up Catholic. We should know this, Matt.
I know. It's
and I
Sunday somewhere in April?
April. I don't think it ever falls in March. It's in April.
I don't know. Okay, so that's why people think that St. Patrick's Day moves.
Yes. St. Patrick's Day is always March 17th. Always.
Yeah.
Just like Halloween is always what date?
Well, I mean, in our neighborhood, it's actually the weekend prior.
Not stupid suburban rules for Halloween. Those are dumb.
I'm glad you mentioned this because I really think it's BS. No, it's always October 31st. Always. Yes.
It is. Oh, I get so mad. They're like, come to our trunk or treat on September 27th. And I'm like, what? Well, it's when we could fit it in because it's, much safer for kids to walk around where we could just easily push them into a trunk and drive away instead of in a neighborhood where they actually have the chance to run away.
Yeah. It's a well-decorated trunk, very cozy. Sometimes there's lights.
Very enticing to children and their families. Look closer, look closer, look closer. Step on it, Martha. I got an 8-year-old, Wow. So, yeah.
So you had a birthday.
I turned 47.
You feel older?
No, not
really.
You
don't look older. You look the same.
No. I broke my sugar rule that I've been... And I did it, and I knew I was going to do it anyways because there is a specific cake that they make at the local patisserie that I was like, I'm breaking. I don't care. I'm breaking my sugar rule.
You got to do
this cake because it's delicious.
All right. So
matter of fact, I got to the point where there was leftover cake, and my kids are like, "Oh," I was like, "No, this is mine."
I broke a very important rule for this. I'm going to enjoy every bit of it. Yeah.
All mine.
You can have sugar next week. I can't.
Yeah. So I thought for fun for my birthday, I would say tell you some fun things. I was born in 1975. So do you know what important thing happened in 1975 besides me being born?
I can't think of anything as equally as important, but
the Vietnam War officially ended, according to the interwebs, on April 30th. So I was born into this world, and they're like, we have to stop.
Yeah, right. He can't have this going on in his life.
And then another, I don't know if this is a fun thing or an important thing, but it kind of attaches to my love of Frank Turner. So here I get to be a fanboy.
Okay.
Margaret Thatcher is the first woman elected to lead Britain's Conservative Party. And do you know why that has anything to do with Frank Turner?
She is his mother.
No.
No, I don't know. Why don't you tell us?
It's a good guess, though. Good guess. Frank wrote a song called Thatcher Fuck the Kids.
Wow. So
it's political if you couldn't figure that out.
All right. I like that. Okay.
So there you go. That's my Frank Turner tie-in of the episode.
Very good.
We got, let's see, check David Bryan. Check Frank Turner.
Yes.
Check. We talked about Skechers, so we're doing good. We're checking all the boxes for this one.
All the greatest hits.
Yes, all the greatest hits. And then since we talk about music, some songs that you would know that came out in 1975.
Okay.
I know you know this first one, Jive Talkin' by the Bee Gees.
Jive.
These are all in your playlist somewhere. I guarantee it.
Yep,
Guarantee it.
Like Jive Talkin'.
Rhinestone Cowboy by
like a
Glenn
rhinestone cowboy. Mm-hmm. Good one.
This might be the only questionable one in the list.
All right.
Only Women Bleed by Alice Cooper.
Oh, I see. I don't know that one.
I've
heard of that one, but I can't sing it for you.
If I'm not mistaken, it was a hit, and it sounds terrible, but it's about women being abused. It's not about actually doing it's about kind of an ode to what women go through and being abused. At least that's what I remember Alice saying about it. Okay. And also, if I remember correctly, fun fact, Dick Wagner from Saginaw, Michigan is the one who either co-wrote it or wrote it for Alice. It's one of those things. Yeah. Huh. So there's a tie-in to Mid-Michigan. Some other ones, Lowrider by War. I guarantee that's in your playlist.
Yes.
Somewhere.
Lowrider.
Young Americans by David Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
Great tune.
Okay.
And Kashmir by Led Zeppelin.
Wow. That
not the crappy
75?
cover one not the crappy cover that Puff Daddy did for Godzilla.
I actually kind of like that.
I figured you did.
But listen, okay, wait. This is okay. I have to talk about this because I was talking to someone about Gym Class Heroes. Are you a fan?
Yeah, they got some good stuff.
Have you noticed that they do kind of the same thing that P. Diddy did? They take something from a song and they use it in their song, but it's not really the same song. Like they just did, they had a song that was, we don't have to take our clothes off. They called it Clothes Off. So it was different. And it wasn't the same song at all, but they used the same kind of chorus.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody really, I don't know. I guess I was listening to it and I was like, okay, wait, this is kind of cool. But they're just basically taking something that we all recognize and then they're using it again. Just like P. Diddy did. And also just like Pitbull does with every single song Pitbull ever has written. Like, have you listened to Pitbull before?
Yes, I have.
All of his songs are someone else's songs and he just woohoo on the top of it. And then it's a big hit for him. Like he doesn't,
what about the I'm Yelling Timber song? Who is that? Is that a copy from somebody?
Well,
that's got Kesha in it. That's how I know.
That's a Kesha song, Kesha. I think. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think that's
it?
Pitbull.
I thought it was him and she. Anyways, it's.
But okay, so there might be exceptions, but almost every Pitbull song, the kids were listening to Pitbull the other day because that's how they roll. They were in the playroom listening, and
because you're a good parent,
right? Tiny Robot was shuffling through Pitbull songs, and I'm listening from the kitchen. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's that song. Okay, they took that from that song. Every single song was another song that he just took the chorus or took the melody and then added drum and bass and added woo-hoo, and then it's a Pitbull number.
We did not plan what is about to happen right now. Didn't plan it at all. But because you talked about a song stealing other songs, do you ever go out to YouTube and watch Pat Finnerty? Why does this song stink? Or what makes this song stink?
No, but why do I know the name Pat Finnerty?
He's a Pennsylvania dude, out of Philly, I believe. but he has a YouTube program, show, whatever you call it.
Okay.
It's kind of a take on Rick Beato's What Makes a Song Great or something like that. I don't know. I don't ever watch it, but I watched the Pat Finnerty one.
Yeah.
What Makes a Song Stink. And on the latest one he did Danny California by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Not a fan.
And he just goes through all of the different songs it rips off in sequence.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
And it's so funny.
I'm going to have to check that out because
he does it. He does it all. It's very, you would dig it.
Yeah.
You would dig it. This is a guy right here that he would probably love to sit and talk to you about stupid lyrics. I'm telling you.
Hey, we'll have to get him on and we'll just talk for hours and you'll be like, please let this end. Please let this end.
Oh, dude, he's so funny. He's done episodes. And my favorite is he totally ripped on Kid Rock like over the past couple months.
Oh, good.
Not Kid Rock himself, but some of the latest songs that Kid Rock did. And whether you like Kid Rock, if you can set your feelings aside, the episodes are hilarious.
And I think you can like Kid Rock's previous music and still be able to say that his latest songs are just taking
they're lazy.
Yeah, they're just
pandering.
taking.
I'll say it. I don't care.
Things that exist, hot button issues, turns of phrases, single words, and he's just putting them to music to get people to get riled up. I agree with that word he just said. I agree with that phrase. I'm on board.
But yeah,
it is lazy.
So Pat, he's done episodes on Train, which I totally agree. I don't like any of their songs, really. I don't think. Weezer, and I love Weezer, but it's hilarious, and he's right in what he said about him.
I will say that Weezer often takes other songs and makes them into new songs.
And all of his episodes are about people stealing songs or sampling or riffing on them. Some of them are just like why this song is lazy or why this song is it's just not good. You know, he goes through and he did Kryptonite by Three Doors Down. And I'll admit, when that song first came out, I totally loved it. But after it got played 400 billion times on the local rock station, I was like, I'm out. I can't do this anymore.
So speaking of Red Hot Chili Peppers, did you hear their newest single?
Not a fan.
I can't remember what it's called. Not Black Summer.
Black Summer was not good.
Because that was
average
the
at best.
Sea Chanty one, right? What was the new one that just came out? Because that song...
Playground or...
That song is basically Life is a Rock by Reunion. Do you remember that song from like the 70s?
Yes.
It's basically that with a funky groove.
Poster Child, that's what it's called.
Poster Child. I posted that on Twitter and everyone was like, huh? Nobody even responded because I don't think anyone remembered that song by Reunion. But if you hear that song and then you hear the new Red Hot Chili Peppers, you're like, oh yeah, this is exactly the same thing. I will walk out on this ledge here. I like the Chili Peppers. Me too.
And been a fan. I saw them in concert. They're very good in concert.
Mm-hmm.
But they've been, and I think this term is good for them. And I mean, they're making money. They're buying mansions. Don't begrudge them.
Yeah.
But they've been aggressively average everything post Californication.
I think, I think that's safe to say. And I think from all of their newer albums, I've liked at least one song. I love
they
some
have
of the
good
guitar
tunes.
work from Black Summer. I like a lot of that song. I just don't like the whole thing. I think I have to preface this by saying they're wildly more talented than myself, but still, you know, as a music fan, I have to speak my mind. That's all.
And I'll say another hot take for Red Hot Chili Peppers. One Hot Minute, severely underrated album.
Yeah.
The one that had Dave Navarro.
That was a good one.
It was very good. And it didn't, and because it had Dave Navarro, I think people got weirded out by it. It was a different type of Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked it. I thought it was good.
I agree. I remember.
And of course, the GOAT is Blood Sugar Sex Magic. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. I agree.
That's not even a discussion point.
I don't know. There's going to be people who will say, no, their first album was when they're most raw and real and blabbity blabbity, but Blood Sugar Sex Magic, I think every song was fantastic.
Do you know the name of their first album?
Oh gosh. It's not, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember it.
It's so simple you'll slap yourself.
Gosh. Give me a clue and I'll remember it.
It's the name of the band.
No, they had another one. It wasn't called
84 was Red Hot Chili Peppers.
What was the one after
85
that?
85 was Freaky Styley.
Freaky Styley. That's what I was thinking. So that wasn't their first?
Not according to this list.
Wow.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I learned something today.
Excellent. So one last thing before we get to bed talk and wrap this whole thing up, because that's where I'm headed.
Excellent.
Is one of my favorite groups, one of their offshoot groups. I'm a big Gaslight Anthem fan.
Yep.
It's been discussed ad nauseum. But their drummer, Benny Horowitz, who also does one of my favorite podcasts, Going Off Track, is part of a band called Mercy Union.
Okay.
And they just released a new song Friday called Prussian Blue.
I thought you were saying it was a cover of Rebecca Black's Friday.
No.
So it's probably better.
They're good, but they couldn't. You can't top the original on that one.
No,
but
no one would try.
Their new song is called Prussian Blue. It's very good. I dig it a lot.
What would be the?
I recommend
you call that
listen.
As like a genre? Would it be like pretty straightforward rock, or what would you say?
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Like a 2000s Jersey rock type outfit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
The single that they released, I would call it's mid-tempo and moody, but it's good.
Mid-tempo and moody.
Yeah.
I get called that often.
Yeah, you're not fast, you're not slow. You're mid-tempo
and moody.
You're not, I don't ever get to see the moody part, but I'm not married to you, so.
That's right. Exactly. Exactly. It takes a lot. I mean, I'm like the Incredible Hulk, but really able to rein in my powers.
And with much better hair.
Exactly. Yeah, I got much better hair. So that's a good one. That's what you recommend?
I recommend that one.
So I heard J.D. McPherson has a new single out. Are you familiar with him at all?
I am not. This is a new one. I'm writing it down.
He's kind of like the big band stuff started coming out and the rockabilly stuff started coming out again.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think
with those genres.
I'm trying to think of some bands that were really ahead.
Like you talking like the mid 90s resurrection of it? Like with,
but he
Brian's
is Brian Setzer. There you go, Brian Setzer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, stuff like that. He is in the same vein, but much more stripped down dude in a guitar. But he plays some of those really old school kind of rockabilly-ish songs, and he covers a few, but he does a lot of originals that are in the same style. Signs and Signifiers is a good album of his if you are looking for a particular one. Let the Good Times Roll is another really good one, but he does a couple different covers. He covered Iggy Pop's Lust for Life just recently. He released a single that's sort of a rockabilly version of it, and it's different, but it's good. It's really good. So that I just heard on one of my favorite radio stations, which was cool. And so you should check that out if you're into cover songs. But he's got a lot of great music, so his back catalog is worth looking at too.
Well, speaking of rockabilly type stuff, there's another band that kind of can fall into that category every once in a while called the Helicopters. They had a release, actually, I want to say it was this Friday or this past week maybe, called So Sorry I Could Die. It's another good one.
So Sorry I Could Die?
Yep.
Okay.
It's interesting how we've totally went all over the place with this today.
We really have. When you said we're just going to do a show, and I was like, well, I hope you got something because I got nothing.
6 pages of notes, bro. 6 pages. 6.
Thank goodness for your 6 pages of notes. All right. So coming up, we do have to talk about some of the things we're still working on. So we do have our punk friends, hopefully soon, getting them in, maybe probably on a Saturday. We have several other people from Radio X that we want to get on the program to get their take on life as a college DJ and what they're doing now, and catch up with them, which is always a blast for us. And hopefully they enjoyed doing it. Everyone who's come on the show seems to have had a good time. You were working on possibly doing an actual podcast with music, almost like a real radio show.
Yes.
So that's something I've
been working on like 2 versions of that, and I'm trying to work out the whole copyright deal.
Right.
Like there's some of the people who have given us music, they're sole owners of the copyright, so it's not a big deal. They can just say, sure, use it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some bands out there that I would like to play their stuff. Matter of fact, there was a segment that I've been working on for us, and you know about it, so it's not like a big secret.
Right.
It's about you and I sit down and we listen to an album.
Yeah.
And we talk about it.
That'd be fun.
And I got a group out there and I'm not going to say their name because if it falls through, I don't want anybody to sound like, oh, what a bunch of jerks or anything.
Sure.
Because copyright is copyright, and they got to make their money, and I don't begrudge anybody that.
Exactly.
But if it goes through, they're going to be our first one, and I'm hoping it's within the next by May. That's what I'm shooting for. By May,
Fantastic.
We'd have that. And I also ran it by some trusted advisors, and they're really they want to hear, because I half tongue in cheek always talk shit about this. Let me save radio for you. Let us do it. Let Matt and I save radio.
About this.
I've been writing some things up, and I ran it by one of my good friends, my other friend Matt, who also does a podcast.
Yeah,
he's like, dude, you have to.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you guys do a good job as it is. I think it would be fantastic to hear how you guys plan on saving radio.
Yeah, I would love to talk. I would love to do at least a series of how we will save radio, because I think, people who own radio stations are looking for someone, a light in the darkness, to say, hey, we will spend your money the right way. It's us.
Could they possibly be walking through a neighborhood and seeing a man
standing
with his hands on his hips at the peak of his roof, surveying all that he owns, going, that guy,
he's the one
with all those Christmas lights in his hands, can save radio. And his friend too, which we can't see. He's not on the roof with him, but I bet you those guys can do it.
Totally. I think that's possible. And so we would be doing a public service, not only to the people who own radio stations and are just helpless and floundering and desperate for a lifeline, but the world at large who still listens to radio. That's dozens upon dozens of people, perhaps hundreds.
Fistfuls. Your hands and your feet count.
Maybe
you have to use both of them.
Maybe a full barrel of people that listen to radio. We would rescue you as well. So you're welcome. So that's coming up.
That's
right. And lots more stuff. And I mean, we just, if anyone else who listens has fun ideas for us, we would love to hear them. We won't always necessarily do them, but it's a blast to hear from anybody who is a listener. And if you want to respond to something about our show, definitely you can write a review and rate us. You can go to a lot of different places to do that. You can go to Good Pods, which is a cool app for listening to podcasts. You can rate and review us there. You can do it on Spotify now. You can rate and review us on Spotify, which I have yet to kind of see how those work, but I think they work.
I haven't seen it yet either.
Podchaser is another one. You can go and rate and review us. And I believe you can still do it on the Apple. Yeah, you can still rate and review us on Apple, which is fun. So if you do listen and like what you hear, please leave us a review and a rating, because that somehow I think that adds to some formula and helps us out. And then we get like a keychain.
It moves us from the overall world ranking of 5,372 to like 5,300.
Yeah.
Which is still up.
That's worth it. Totally. So please do that. And then you can check us out on Twitter too. So if you see us on Twitter, we like to talk about music there and other things as well. So we are at Jayce the Ace 4?
Yes,
4.
Right.
At Jayce the Ace 4 and at XRadioX 1, because nobody else thought of XRadioX except for the people that did. And that's where you can tweet us, and we would love to hear your feedback.
All right. So we're going to wrap this up with bed talk. We should get some theme music for this bed talk.
I'll put some music on this.
Maybe we should even, for bed talk, we should even break out our old aliases from the Doctors of Love. And, saying that now when I talk about what I'm going to talk about would make zero sense for the Doctors of Love.
So you've got your new bed. And
we have our new bed, as I've affectionately called it. It's the Skechers of beds.
Yep.
It's like cloud foam. It's nice. I've totally gotten used to it now since we've had it since January.
Oh, you have? Good.
It was a little firm to begin with, but now I'm there. I've got my bed groove.
That's what she said.
Figuratively and literally. I think there's a groove now from where I sleep all the time. But there's been a interesting development with our new bed.
All right.
And not Amy's side. Nope. Not my person of interest. Yeah. Hers is perfect. Great.
But your side.
Mine actually technically perfect. Still awesome.
Controversy.
But we let our dog sleep with us on our bed. And my little bro, Chester, has a tendency, or he does it on purpose. I can't figure out if it's accidentally or purposefully. He knows how to make my side of the bed move now, like the head go up.
No, you're kidding me.
No.
Come on.
So I'll be just about to doze off, and he'll kind of saunter over to my side of the bed, because our bed is huge. It's like a California king. It's literally 2 separate twin XLs because they have to move independently, but smashed into one bed. So he'll saunter over to my side, and he'll go like, he's kind of like a cat. He like spins around 3 times before he has to lay down.
Yeah.
And in 1 to 2 of those spins, he will step on the control
for my
side of the bed.
It has to be on purpose. There's no way that he would approach that device. Is it like a little remote control thing?
It's a little remote control, and our bed
totally
is doing it. Yeah, our bed is so big, I have to put the remote control on the bed, because otherwise if I put it off the bed, I can't reach it well. So I have to leave it on and then my little bro, the little bro that I buy treats for, and I take him on walks, and I don't bathe him because he hates that, and I want him to love me and not everybody else.
Sure, of course.
He makes my bed move on me. And
so he's thinking Jayce probably needs his feet elevated a little bit. I think.
Yeah, all the way up.
Sleep more
we need
comfortably.
to fold him in half. So
I can't believe that. That's amazing.
A little smart ass dog.
Will you please ask Amy to video that?
She's usually asleep, conveniently asleep. I think they're conspiring against me.
I can't believe that. So
I just think he magically never does it to her.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, he's totally doing it on purpose. Yeah.
For shame, bro.
He's a dog genius. Or maybe a diabolical...
He's been called a lot of things, never dog genius.
Perhaps a villain. Maybe he's got, ill...
He could be.
Thoughts towards you. He's trying to fold you in half for real.
It'd just be I'll be dozing off, and all of a sudden I'll be like, why am I going to sit? Oh, man, dog, damn it. Then I'm searching around in the dark trying to find the remote, and I should know that it's under his ass somewhere. So I'm searching, and the dog's mad because I'm moving him. Amy's out like a light. She doesn't know anything is going on.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah. So there you go. That's
the continuing adventures of Bed Talk. All right. Well, feel free to tune in next time for more Bed Talk, where we see if Chester has killed you. Fantastic.
All right, there we go. That's all I have this week, Matt. I did it. I did the best I could.
I think for having zero input to the end research, I feel like it was a blast. So let's do this more often.
Let's do it again. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
All right. Well, that's it for today. Please tune in again, and we'll have more fun. It's XRadioX, everybody.
Good night.